that Samoa agreement where government go sign with European Union, EU. Where they try confuse us, say it has to do with free trade, infrastructural development, countries helping one another, this one, that one. Where we finally come find and say, it get LGBTQ undertone. LGBTQ, I know, lesbian, gay, transgender, bisexual, and the rest of them. All those irregular sexual characteristics. They under the agreement. I can't wonder. Waiting concern trade and investment, concern sexual abnormal sexual characteristics. Women they do like woman, man they knock man, woman they knock woman, man they dress like all those rubbish. See, respect one another's sexes, sexuality. Waiting concern that one concern trade and commerce. Now waiting there inside the agreement. Now we find out too. If I say government not even read the agreement too, now we find out say, now waiting that agreement we concern that they are Samoa whatever. Now waiting they talk. Now they don't get one kind of funny session inside House of Rep. I don't want to make una watch the video. When I watch and finish, we'll come back. We'll continue. I'm gonna make una see una House of Rep members. I'm gonna watch.
The House then turns its attention to the controversial Samoa Agreement signed by the federal government and the European Union.
That the phrase gender equality, as reported, is a Trojan horse for deceptively bringing in all sorts of immorality to our country, as gender no longer means sexes, male and female, as traditionally understood. It now includes homosexualism, lesbianism, transgenderism, and animalism.
There is nothing like lesbian rights or gay rights. It is about human rights, environmental protection, and trade agreements. Period. How on earth? If you have the agreement, bring it out here.
Why are we here talking about LGBT, GTBT, whatever? Let us concentrate on the issues that matter. As far as I'm concerned, Mr. Speaker, our people are not interested in this. So let us step it down. Let us close it. Let us forget everything about it.
Where the federal government is going into an agreement, by the provisions of Section 12 of the Constitution, the Parliament ought to be carried along.
You hear them? They talk, so what is all this rubbish? At the time that we should be moving forward, we are here talking about LGBTQ. What is concern LGBTQ? Which kind of useless agreement be that one where they say government go sign? How you take say make we step them down, step it down, and they don't step them down. No. They don't send their correspondence, or their memo, give praise. They say, "Oh, God, step this thing down. You know, go work." See, that's very much what it was saying. We know whether LGBT or BKA. How you take concern the Nigerian people? Something that is even against the law of the land. When I walk on caramel for some, you know go walk. Step it down, step it down. And I said, "Take step I'm down." And I hear me. With the plenty talk we don't surround that Samoa agreement. Tinubu government don't provoke. They don't provoke. And they talk say that media house, I be that media newspaper whatever. We start to spread this news. Say them go carry them go court. Say they misinterpreted the Samoa agreement. They misinterpreted it, and the Nigerian people ran with the misinterpretation. Say they no go agree, they no go agree. They must reach court. They call the axe Ajole Ngalale. When I him be the spokesperson of Mr. President. Say this is what I want to do. Not be press suppression. And the government always told us, we cannot suppress the people. No be press suppression. Mona see as the discussion take happen on top of national TV. When we come back, let us analyze. I'm gonna watch.
Let's talk about the signing of the EU-Samoa agreement. It's been in the news. It's been quite controversial. The government has also gotten a lot of backlash and maybe misrepresentation from what we are now hearing from the Minister of Information. And now the government is even wielding the big stick by deciding to take legal action against a media outfit that published what the federal government now says it's falsehood. My question now to you is, wouldn't this be considered as an infringement on press freedom for an administration that prides itself as promoting and upholding press freedom?
Thank you very much, Femi. I think, there is a tendency sometimes in public analysis towards short memory. What do I mean by that? I'm not going to name the former president who was involved, but there was a time in this country after 1999 when we had, quote unquote, gone into civilian rule, in which you had, a sitting president essentially tear down a media station, like literally take tractors and take bulldozers and literally just knock down a media station that was giving out information or opinion in a way that was not in line with that president's own views. Those are draconian steps that would be taken by a government that is not abiding by the principles of media freedom or freedom of expression. I think what the Minister of Information and National Orientation has described is a process that is very much in line with the rule of law and with taking up the available legal remedial measures in the court of law to be able to deal with any potentially objectionable or potentially illegal act by any entity, whether it's private or public. So I don't think any Nigerian looking at that, looking at a potential court case between the federal government and a media house would see that as a draconian step. I think that they would see that as a legitimate exercise of the right of private and public entities in this country to seek justice in the court of law.
You see him. He said, no, this one is not press suppression or anything. But he can remember certain time in 1999, I'll be waiting, during that era. See, one president like that pulled down one media house. He carried bulldozers, entered their bulldozers everywhere. So that one is the crooked way and the harsh way of even following cases that has to do with the media people. Say their own say that they go cut. I mean, they don't say they won't go bulldoze anywhere. Say who carried that news come and say they need to deal with the person according to the law. We not talk about no deal with anybody. We not carry the person we bring out the news go cut no wahala. But if na the same agreement where me I don't see read, where una won't use na enter court go prove say wait till una sign. Don't be waiting the news outfit talk or the media has talk. Una go lose that case, because that agreement is in black, blue, white, yellow, red. Anybody can read it. Yes. He supported irregular sexes. I don't know why I'm not going to talk about sexes inside agreement. We got to do with commerce and trade, free trade, infrastructural development, countries helping each other. What you concern sex, concern those things. Enter court now. No, see who go win. The same thing all of us don't read. I don't sabi read. You guys don't know how to comprehend. Me man the knack man, woman the knack woman. Me man they wear skirt, they walk out for street. They do anyhow, all these irregular things that is not obtainable here. Make una enter that court, once who go win. I go see una later.
For over a decade, this has been the birthplace of innovation. Innocent Vehicles is a testament to resilience, employing international best practices to create more than just a car. Every vehicle here tells a story of durability, fuel economy and safety. Crafted with the African spirit, the Nigerian heart. These vehicles surrounding me embody the unique concept of regionalization, each one designed to cater to the tastes and preferences of our people. From the streets in Nigeria to the terrains of the Sahara, these vehicles are designed for our roads, for our people. This is more than a vehicle. It's a symbol of our progress, our resilience, our collective success story. Your feedback drives us to continuously innovate and improve. Innocent Vehicle, the pride of African roads.